There you have it, ladies and
One of the
gentlemen.
greatest investors of all time.
In the
Man,
flesh. In the flesh.
yes.
Yeah,
Very rare.
Yeah. One of and he's humble. One of the greatest at Goldman, made his own firm, was not that big on Bitcoin at first, called it a bubble and told people to invest in it and then converted it over. Like, the story is amazing. For those of you who've not studied him enough, homework, please go study his career. Immaculate, incredible trader as well.
I'll be Market Mondays, man.
that's a fact. That is
No
a
place
fact.
like it.
That is a fact.
Like it's. I don't really think people understand what just happened, and so
I'm still in shock myself. It was
Yeah,
like
I'm like, wait.
we just walked in and Hove was right there. And I'm like, what? You gave me the blueprint to doing 22 twos over. I mean,
Yeah, man. We got
man,
two billionaires so far on the resume.
That's crazy.
So yeah,
You know what happens next? We just got to become billionaires.
that's a fact.
That's
true
a fact.
indeed.
Keep surrounding yourself by them, you become them.
That's a fact. All right. That was very insightful. A lot
What
of
was the biggest
information.
lesson you guys got from that night? I gotta ask you.
The biggest lesson I got was Bitcoin. Well, I already knew. Well, this is the biggest gem I got. The Facebook situation. I wasn't aware of that. DM. And that's something that I'm going to look into. And I also, when he said that, when I asked him about mass adoption, and he said that in Korea, I believe it was Korea, they're already using 5%,
6%.
6%
Yeah.
of a stable coin.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something that was really interesting to me, because that's something that's, for a long time, it's like, what's the use case, mass adoption, whatever. But, a lot of times just living in America, we get spoiled, and we think that, America is the only place in the world, and it's not.
Yeah.
And a lot of places outside the world are more advanced than America in a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
And crypto is one of those things. So it's like the future's already happening in Asia. So it's only a matter of time before it catches up in America and those stable coins. Because that's always the thing. It's like, why would you pay for something in Bitcoin or Ethereum when, you expect it to go up? But, now when you have the stable coin, that's really the currency. Bitcoin becomes the goal. Ethereum becomes, the platform that things are built on, and, an investment that goes up over the course of time. So it's interesting. That really was something that I wasn't aware of, and definitely good information to know for sure.
I think that battle, I'm going to go back to that's the reason I asked the stablecoin questions, because I was looking at that as an investment strategy. I remember when we were in 2017 and we found out what Tether was, and we're like, it actually moves with the dollar. And so instead of watching some of our investments fall, we can put it in Tether. But at the time we were questioning ourselves, what if Tether's not real? And I'm glad that he said that. Like, it stood the test of time, and it's been stable for the past 5 years. And so had we known that then, we would have saved a lot of money, because we just would have, it's like sitting on the sideline. Like, we put our money in a brokerage account before we even put it in an investment. And so Tether, had we known it would have been that, we could have saved some. But it's a valuable lesson. So somebody who's starting now, this is valuable information, because now all right, this is stable. And some people may not have known what a stable coin was. It follows the dollar. And so you can trade dollar for dollar, and it keeps it inside the crypto space. So that was brilliant. And I thought the history lesson he gave about being the world reserve, between that battle between the United States and China, was vitally important. So people can actually understand what's happening, because most times we get caught up in our own lives and our own world, and we don't see what's happening on a global scale. But what he's saying is very serious, and we need to pay attention to it.
China is fintech. We are the banking institution. We got to get this thing in order, because in 20 years we could fall apart. And then also too, if Bitcoin is a new gold, will crypto be the new gold standard for this century? That's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, my mind's blown, man. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. I'm very rarely quiet, but this is one of the ones I have to go back and replay it myself 3 or 4 times, because the gems, even on trading and its transitions, are key. I'll tell you guys, like, don't pay for your goods in Bitcoin, because it's like you paying using diamonds to buy pizza. I know a lot of companies are now accepting the payments, but if they are taking that Bitcoin from you, and if it could go to, and I know we didn't get a chance to ask about, will it go to 250,000 or 300,000? But if so, the cost benefit analysis is going to be so skewed.
Yeah. He has it going to 100,000 by the end of the year with no apology. And so the things that he said, he saw Goldman. It was last week we were saying Fidelity has filed to get a Bitcoin ETF. We're telling you, like, these big firms are putting money behind it. We already saw Tesla put money behind it. So it's just a matter of time before there's mass adoption, like you were saying earlier again. And this space goes crazy, man. It's exciting because it's something so fresh and new that we're a part of. So that makes it dope.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hopefully you guys picked up some information.
Yeah.